Bienvenidos a Zona Kite, el primer programa de TV dedicado al universo del kitesurf. En Kite en primera persona, entrevistamos en exclusiva a Rita Arnaus. En Kite Calendar, viajamos a la isla de Sal, en Cabo Verde, para vivir la primera fecha del GKA Kite World Tour. En Kite School, vamos a mostrarles unos tips de Tom Kurt para saber qué hacer si se pincha tu kite. En Viajando con el Viento, nos vamos a Tarifa, para recorrer la capital del viento española con Liam Whaley. Llegó la hora de entrar en la zona donde volar es posible. Esto es Zona Kite. Se podría decir que Rita Arnaus lleva el viento en la sangre.
Mi nombre es Rita Arnaus, vengo de España, Barcelona, y tengo 23 años. Me dedico al kitesurf profesionalmente. Empecé hace 7 años porque, mis padres, los dos eran campeones de España de windsurf. Yo empecé primero con el windsurf y después, ya que mi padre fue de los primeros en hacer kite en España, pues también me he pasado toda la vida en la playa viendo a mis padres navegar y realmente encontré mi pasión con el kite a los 16 años que empecé.
La rider española nació en el seno de una familia de deportistas. Padre y madre campeones de windsurf de España, y su padre fue pionero del kitesurf en ese país. Durante el Kitefest 2019 en Cuesta del Viento, tuvimos la oportunidad de compartir algunos días con Rita y conocerla un poco más de cerca en exclusiva para Zona Kite.
¿Cómo comencé con el kite? A ver, yo primero bailaba mucho, la bailarina, y entonces esperaron a que yo pidiera, que me enseñaran a hacer windsurf, porque no me querían forzar, querían que me saliera de mí. Y así fue, a los 10 años me empecé con el windsurf y con vela. A los 15 tuve una enfermedad muy fuerte que perdí toda mi fuerza y no podía hacer windsurf porque es más físico. Y entonces mi padre me enseñó a hacer kitesurf y entonces con el kite empecé a navegar y a saltar y era como bailar con el viento, ¿no? Ahí yo dejé la danza y ahora solo navegaba y saltar y la sensación que me da el kite que no me daba el windsurf es más libertad, es como una extensión de tu cuerpo. El windsurf es una vela y es una tabla y el kite te sale de ti, lo llevas aquí como otra parte de tu cuerpo y eso es lo que, es como fue empezar y no parar. Esta enfermedad que tuve, pasé 5 meses en cama. Los últimos meses fueron de una anemia muy fuerte que no podía con mi alma, no podía andar, tenía que hacerme análisis de sangre cada semana para controlar. Yo pensaba que nunca volvería a ser normal porque me quedé sin fuerza. Y el kite vino a mi vida como un reto, ¿no? Voy a aprender esto, voy a hacer esto y me dio mucha fuerza, ¿no? Como que superarme a mí misma. Y yo evolucioné, mi cuerpo evolucionó con mi evolución del kite, ¿no? Yo me iba haciendo más fuerte y iba aprendiendo más cosas con el kite, a saltar y backloops y frontloops. Y después estaba en el colegio a los 16, 17 y miraba el viento por la ventana, los árboles moviéndose y yo, ¡ay, quiero navegar!, ¿no? Y entonces a los 18 dije a mis papás que quería estudiar online. Así que agradezco a mis padres que me dieron la oportunidad de intentarlo, ¿no? Fue un año duro, yo trabajé mucho, lloré mucho, fue intenso, ¿no? Pero yo sabía lo que quería, era como el kite entró en mi corazón y se quedó ahí. No sé, lo sentía, ¿no? Me corría por las venas. Cuando estoy haciendo el kitesurf me siento libre. Pero el kitesurf en mí es cultura, es viajar, es conocer el mundo y la sensación de ir al agua y navegar es como se me quitan todos los problemas y estoy yo con mi kite y con los elementos naturales. Para mí el viento es energía, es una sensación, porque cuando tú sientes el viento que sopla, es como a mí la sangre me empieza a correr rápido por las venas y es energía. Me hace soñar también porque me imagino con el kite y saltando y navegando y el viento es vida también, ¿no? ¿Por qué freestyle? Me gusta llegar al límite y ver dónde puedo llegar y con el freestyle realmente uno empuja mucho sus límites del cuerpo, uno tiene que estar fuerte y hacer trucos nuevos es tan gratificante, cuando aterriza un truco nuevo es como wow, algo que muy potente o cualquier cosa, es como tan gratificante que no quiero más y más y más. Y unos tips para alguien que está arrancando en freestyle. Primero de todo, si sientes que no evolucionas, que no progresas, que te filmen. Si te ves en vídeo, lo ves todo diferente, porque tú sabes el movimiento, pero no cuadras la imagen. Entonces, si alguien te graba y te ves, pues vas a cuadrar movimiento con imagen y ahí vas a ver lo que estás haciendo mal o lo que puedes cambiar. También el freestyle es súper importante el pop. O sea, si no tienes un buen pop no vas a tener un buen truco, o sí lo vas a tener, pero te va a ser más difícil aterrizarlo. Y paciencia, porque el freestyle no sale de un día para otro, son muchos golpes, muchas caídas, pero se consigue. La vida de Returnado sigue viajando por el mundo. A mí me encanta viajar y conocer a gente que también comparte la misma pasión que yo, conocer otros spots, otros lugares. El mundo es tan grande y hay tanto por recorrer, ¿no? Y quiero divulgar mi historia, ¿no? Cómo empecé con el kite y cómo superé los miedos y cómo pues el kite me dio como fuerza para luchar por mis objetivos, ¿no? Y que bueno, pues que nada es imposible y me gusta pues hablarle a la gente sobre mi historia y bueno, convencerlos que si tienen algún sueño pues tienen que ir a por ello, porque soñar te tienes que creer y después luchar por eso, ¿no? Y eso es lo que voy a seguir haciendo. Yo con el kite siempre he querido pues eso, otro estilo de vida, ¿no? Y voy a seguir compitiendo, como no. Y desarrollando productos para navegación, para el kite, arneses, tablas y ayudando un poco a esta comunidad. Quiero estar aquí, ese es mi lugar, ¿no?
Welcome everybody to the first event of the GK Kitesurf World Cup here on the island of Sal in Cape Verde. As you can see behind me, we have perfect conditions. This is the start we wanted to this year. We have 39 male riders and 13 women riders battling out from all countries over the world to crown themselves the champion of Cape Verde.
La GKA Kitesurf World Cup tuvo su primera edición en Ponta Preta, en la isla de Sal, en el archipiélago de Cabo Verde. Desde el 25 de febrero al 3 de marzo, se vivió un evento a pura acción con condiciones perfectas, junto a los mejores riders de olas del mundo.
I'm here in Punta Preta. It's one of the best spots in the world for kite, surf and windsurf, all the nautic sport. So the nice thing of this sport, because the wave he break really close to the rock, but you mean close to the rock, but there is this safe distance. The waves start to break like really far away down there, and then it will tilt down there on the beach. So it's around, we can say like 1.5 kilometers of wave. So this is really nice because you have some nice barrel, the wind is a little bit side off, sometimes side shore as well. So then he give you the chance to do much as possible maneuver on the wave.
Highlights of the day, Paulino Pereira, 9.7. He got one of the best barrels we've seen so far on tour. Then also local riders, the talent here is amazing. Titi Lopez kicking guys out like Pedro Matos, going through all the way to round 3. And then of course, Mitu Monteiro showing why he is one of the hardest locals here at Punta Preta with just consistency turn after turn. It's been amazing to see. We've had such a good day 1. I can't wait to see day 2. And what a day 2 we've had. We've got through the single elimination. In the men's, Mitu Monteiro winning at his home break. He's been unstoppable, barrel after barrel, vertical turns. That's why he has taken this event. In second position, James Carew, coming all the way up through the single, kicking out the likes of Sebastian Ribeiro and Erto Cosolino to go up against Mito in that super final. In third position, Machu Lopez, backside riding, absolutely destroying Punta Preta. And then the surprise rider in this event, Francesco Capuzzo, backside riding, incredible vertical turns, but unfortunately going down against Machu. Then on the ladies, we've had the queen, Muna White, coming back from an injury. Has had a bulging disc for the last 3 events, coming back strong and taking the win. She went to take on the event, and then Joanna Caterina came in second. Charlotte Carpentier in third, really good result for her. And then in fourth position was Frances Kelly from Canada. Day 4 here at the GK Kitesurf World Cup in Cabo Verde. What a day 4. We have got through the double eliminations. It's been amazing. One of the main stories, Ayrton Cosolino was kicked out in the single elimination early on by James Carew. He's come all the way up through the doubles, going through riders like Machu Lopez, beating James, claiming his revenge, and then he had to meet the wizard, Mito Monteiro. This is Mito's home break. It was one of the best finals we've seen, but Mito managing to put together a few barrels, a few better turns, and crowning himself with the keys of the castle of Punta Preta.
But then Mito come to me to say, yeah man, I wait you in the final, I'm gonna be there, this thing is gonna stay in Cabo Verde. So that motivation, I keep it for go until now.
I'm super happy, you know, like to win here in Punta Preta and to have this final with Ayrton. So nice, you know, so I just have fun on the water.
Ladies side, we have had some action-packed heats. Ines Correa, local girl here from Punta Preta, but originally coming from Portugal. You can really see the local knowledge, allowing herself to get those turns to get her those higher points. She made it all the way through, securing a second position and then going up against Muna White to see if she can force that super final. But the Hawaiian Muna White getting those extra maneuvers that has given her the first position here in Cape Verde and crowning herself champion in the GK Kitesurf World Cup in Cabo Verde.
It feels amazing to take the win here for the second year in a row. It was definitely a tough battle. A lot of the girls were ripping and Ines was on fire the whole day, so it was a tough one, but I'm really glad to come up on top.
So one question I get asked a lot is how to change a bladder and repair a leading edge bladder as well as the strut bladders on your duotone kites. So I thought I'd use a little bit of time at home to show you guys how you go about repairing or changing a bladder on one of your duotone kites.
Duotone Kiteboarding presenta las Team Talks, una serie de videos con tips explicados por sus riders. En esta ocasión, Tom Kurt nos va a mostrar cómo reparar tu kite si se pinchó.
Right, so the first step is to diagnose which bladder actually has a leak. Because all duotone kites have one pump system, you need to ascertain whether it's one of the struts or whether it is the leading edge that has the puncture. Firstly, it's how to take your bladder out. This is the same whether it's the leading edge or whether it's one of your strut bladders, just with a few minor differences. So the second step is to access the bladder itself. This is done on every strut or leading edge. Once you've done this and you've got access to the bladder, you want to loop one of your lines from your bar around the end of that bladder so that when you pull it through your kite, there will be a line attached to it that will make it easy for you to reinsert the bladder at the end of this job. You then want to move on to detaching your one pump system tubes along the leading edge of your kite so that the bladder and the valves are free to be removed. You do this by popping open the plastic clips that hold your one pump tubes in place to the valve. You then go to your access zip on the inside of your leading edge and undo it, giving you access to pull your bladder out of your kite. Make sure that you pop all of the valves back in through their own holes inside the kite itself, allowing you to pull the bladder completely through the leading edge of the kite and not getting caught on anything inside. And then you go ahead and pull your leading edge bladder back through and out of the access zip that is in the center of your leading edge. As you can see, the string will come through with the tip of your bladder, allowing an easy job when you come to refit the bladder itself. You repeat this procedure on both sides of the kite, clearing all of the valves and making sure the bladder comes out smoothly with strings attached on each tip. So once you've done that, a good tip is to totally remove your one pump extension tubes and then reattach them again once the bladder is outside of your kite so that it shuts the valves themselves off, allowing you to inflate the bladder in order to find the hole or damage that you need to repair. The best way to do this, I find, if you don't have a swimming pool, is to get a large bucket of water big enough for you to bend the bladder into so that you can hold it underwater and check for any bubbles coming out. This will make it easy for you to spot any damage or punctures in the bladder itself. Once you've found the hole and damaged areas, you want to get your puncture repair kit that comes in the front of every duotone kiteboarding bag. Use the sandpaper provided in the puncture repair kit to rough up the rubber on the leading edge before you put the sticker on, and then attach the patch themselves and allow it some time to stick over the repair. It's always good practice to assume that there's more than one hole, so make sure you go back and test the repair once you've done it to make sure that there are no extra leaks. Now we're back to reinserting the bladder into the kite. You want to make sure that the bladder is as dry as you can get it, and a good tip is to use talcum powder to put it back into your kite. It will make the bladder a lot easier to slide into the kite and reduce the risk of getting a bladder twist. Lay the kite out on the floor flat and lay the bladder on top of it. And then you want to fold the bladder up on top of itself so that when you pull it back through, it's not going to be creating any twists in the material. Once you're happy with the layout of your bladder and everything's good to go to pull it back through, reattach the strings and then simply pull the bladder back through the kite, making sure that the valves don't get stuck anywhere on the inside of the kite. Jiggle them around, find the valves inside the kite, reinsert them back through the holes in the leading edge of the kite itself, and then pull them through the kite so that they are set in place. Reattach your one pump tubes, clip the plastic clips back in place that hold the one pump tube to the kite or to the strut. Make sure the plastic clips are in place, and then you're ready to reinflate your kite to make sure that the bladder is not twisted and that it's reinserted correctly. Make sure you don't pump it too hard because if you've got a twist, it'll put an unnecessary force on the bladder and could cause another puncture. This is an example of a classic twist and what a twist looks like if you have reinserted your bladder wrong. If you see this, do not attempt to inflate your kite hard, and you will have to go all the way back and take that end of the bladder out again and go through the reinserting process a second time. Once you're satisfied that the bladder is inserted correctly, then you can go ahead and reclose the tips of the kite, wrapping the bladder up in the material and poking the Velcro strip back up inside the tip of the leading edge bladder. Then inflate the kite hard again and let it sit outside for a few hours whilst you make sure that it has no more punctures. There you go. Right, off to the beach then. Session time.
What's up guys, hope you're all doing well. Yeah, so it's Liam Wadey here, tuning in straight from Tarifa, and I'm going to be starting this little series of episodes. Super basic stuff, just going to be editing it myself, but I figured I got a lot of spare time on my hands. Yeah, we've got some great wind forecasted, so hopefully I can show you a pretty complete day of what I do. So from here I can see what the wind's doing, if it's picking up, going down, where it's coming from, and I kind of plan my day. Alright, so the plan for today is go get some coffee, get some emails done, yeah, and hopefully the wind starts picking up after that. Getting into the range, not a bad ride.
No es casualidad que Liam Wadey sea uno de los riders más talentosos del circuito de freestyle. El español, quien hace ya un tiempo decidió mudarse a Tarifa, nos lleva a conocer cómo es un día viviendo en ese increíble lugar en su primer vlog.
Chambean pero no jalan. Tú compras todas las Jolambo, a mí me las regalan. I spend in the club, what you have in the bank. This is the new religion bank, el Latino gang. Está toda servieta, pero es que en el closet tengo mucha grasa. Ya mudé la Gucci pa' dentro de casa, yeah. Cabrón, a ti no te conocen ni en plaza. El diablo me llama pero Jesucristo me abraza. Guerrero como Eddie, que viva la raza, yeah. Me gustan boricua, me gustan cubanas.
Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day.
Alright, so I'm on my way to the gym. Had a sick kite today, but it's time to do a little workout. Gonna introduce you guys to my trainer, and yeah, hopefully he doesn't push me too hard because I'm pretty tired. You ready to train?
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
You want to train?
Yeah.
You want to train with me, man? Come with me. Enjoy. 30.
Alright guys, that is the end of my first ever episode, so I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment in the comment section below on what I can improve on, And yeah, subscribe to my YouTube channel because there's a lot more content coming soon. Bams!
Zona Kite es tu zona. Vos también sos protagonista de nuestro programa. Mandanos tus fotos y videos a info@zonakite.com para compartirlas en nuestras redes sociales. Esto es todo por hoy. Los esperamos en la próxima edición de Zona Kite.